Pues nada, una vez pasado el videojuego, ya hemos visto el final del juegazo este. Haremos los DLCs. Primero haremos el gratuito, este de aquí, el Ecos de los Imperios. Luego ya jugaremos con el otro DLC, que es el Leviatán, el Icon perdido. Pa allá. A ver qué es esta hueva.
Still alive, are you?
Ecos de los Imperios. Vamos para allá.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Don't know. But yes, something's come to my attention.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that color before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. And they could be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
¿Qué ha pasado? Mientras tanto, territorios limítrofes del Imperio. Esto para mí es nuevo, como el DLC del
All
otro,
right, lads, that'll do for today.
el Leviatán.
I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now?
Please tell us you bought another lantern.
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a...
Mira, Ecos de Imperios, palabras clave. Ahora puedes comprobar los términos relevantes de la misión de Ecos de Imperios. Vale. Ecos de Fallen. Echoes of the Fallen.
lantern when you've got one of these? Oh, all that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
close, Chief!
Echoes of the Fallen. ¿Esto que es una araña gigante? ¿Qué es esto? Creo que este DLC está prácticamente enfocado en oleadas, creo, o algo de eso.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then...
That you missed one. Aye. That were my thinking any road.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're...
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, get him to give it a once-over, guess it rings any bell.
Right.
And I expect you'll be wanting...
Right again. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
Si no afectada, han cambiado la musiquita. ¡Yuhu! Vale, Ecos Imperios, vale, son el con lila. Crónicas, ¿dónde están las crónicas? Ah, crónicas. Ah, mira, esta es la misión que hemos hecho. Bueno, las principales y supongo que las secundarias también, ¿no? Exacto. Hemos hecho todo esto, hemos hecho. Madre mía. Todo. Así pongo aquí. Es como pasamos como de... Que me salga ahí en vez de eso. Vale.
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
Aye. That is not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly,
Then we'd better take her advice and consult
To
her.
the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use.
Let's hope.
There you are. I've taken the lip...
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could... And you truly think this came from a mother crystal?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps?
What do you think, Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, no. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and it seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods...
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity... It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many...
Among their many achievements, prior to their...
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against a pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that... Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long slumbering magic.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their... Karen, where did you buy...
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with him, you can find horses. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know, go and take the crystal with you.
Thank you.
Vale. Vamos al puerto Isca.
Shall we then?
I'm coming too. If there is another mother crystal out there.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time, then.
Ah, por eso necesitas esos dos, supongo. Voy a hacer las misiones de Joshua y de Jill para que se unan a tu equipo. Vale, aquí está dado el caso. Voy al puerto Isolda. Mira, me sale el tema. Origen. Me gustaría más espada, ya está. Victus. Vale, pues vamos para allá.
Samuel, slow down! Not bloody likely!
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet. What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Pues sí, claro, si es para qué la hago.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for it, I chased them all away from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out.
And what manner of strike?
Hey? Are you joking?
Sorry. We've been away for a while. What's been going on?
All right, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystal. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Way he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up at it. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gate.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been...
Why? You're in the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact,
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
if you are heading up that way, you want to keep your sword handy.
Understood.
Vale.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it's unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Podemos... Ahora puedo hacer TP, tu puta madre. ¿Me estás a andar hasta aquí? Pues nada, vamos a andar.
We're not alone.
Bueno, aquí me dan experiencia. Al menos. Eso es nuevo. ¿O no? Ese pilar de ahí.
Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
There's another one.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their truck.
Caught up with them just up the road. Screaming at them they were. Your crystals or your lives and all that. Only the...
In which direction? Out of...
Up that way.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And then we can... Thank you. Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
Turn the whole place upside down if you have to. They're here somewhere.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
No cuenta 7, hostia.
Hand over those crystals!
Not come here to brawl with brigands, brother.
You're right. Let's focus on finding the traders.
Who the fuck are you? I'll be taking that.
Just the one of you, eh?
And the rest.
Lo he reventado.
Just stick them all. Lad, Stand!
¿Dónde estarán, tío?
Don't think I can go on. Chief, me neither. I'll read. This should be far enough. Chief, they've found us. It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you can take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself.
If you've got a plan, Chief. Tell us you've got a plan. Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
They won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog!
Kind of you to think of him.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3. After them. If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail.
Joder, es que no te pego algo, yo.
There was something odd about those 3. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mother without his mother.
Then why am I not amused?
Bueno, esa Joshua, cojones.
What did you find, boy?
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind.
Bueno, pues sigamos.
They wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Not if they hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we better stick to the swamps.
Ahí están.
Then think again.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight?
Are they getting worse?
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible.
Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sot!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there.
¿Qué tal se lo carga?
Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't
Se te lo carga
say.
ya el tío este.
The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that? If you've never been there?
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
What? Oh.
Wait, don't you dare!
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway. This shouldn't take too long.
$120, 1600.
Well, that was ill-timed.
But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
That's twice.
Yo digo, decía, eso era nuevo, porque no me había fijado antes, la torre esta.
I've had enough of bad.
And let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours? Oh,
The dusk crystals, aye. Halleck? Marnick? We're going...
but the lights, Chief. What about...
First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about... Think about how easy it'll be.
Claro, tiene pinta a un sitio que un día lo encontré cerrado. Que era el camino del pórtico del Fénix. Cuidado que sea por
And
ahí.
you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're...
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labelled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another...
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friend...
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough...
A mother crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim. To think there could have been a mother crystal here in Rosaria all this time. The wars that could have been avoided.
We still don't know what's in there, Clive. But whatever it is, there is a good reason it has gone unnoticed for so long. The tower sits atop a jagged ridge. Few have ever had occasion to pick their way through the rocks, even before the Blight swallowed them.
Sí, ¿ves? Claro, está aquí. Pues yo me acuerdo que vi una puerta cerrada y nunca más fui. Y parece que la han puesto aquí en el DLC, la entrada esta. Vale, está por aquí, creo yo. Aquí estaba ese sitio. Bajaos por aquí. Por ahí va a ser la aldea. Y por aquí había un caminito.
Are those goblins? What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Y son nuevos, por cierto, esos duendes.
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive, remember where we are.
No magic. Right. They're even uglier up close.
¿Cómo? Qué curioso. Jugar sin habilidad esto. Sí, qué curioso jugar sin habilidades. Hostia, qué raro eso me hace.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive? Joe? You may want to see this.
What?
¿Ves? Sí, que había un caminito, ¿ves? Que yo vine una vez y no pude entrar. Cuando jugamos en la historia.
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the...
There's only one way to find out.
Bueno, no creo que sea muy largo. El DLC este. Tin, ti, 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 ti. Esta es una nueva ubicación. La Torre de los Sabios. Bueno, aquí empieza el DLC.
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive.
No, es PC.
I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome.
Computer.
Keep your guard up.
Calidad del pilar. ¿Hay mapa? No hay mapa.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
I think my powers have returned. You?
The same. There's ether here. An abundance of it.
Thank you por el follow. Vale, ¿y ahora? ¿Por aquí no se supone? Sí, por aquí. Hostia, me dan cofres y todo. Hijo evasor, ¿y esto? Equipo. Establece un poco habilidad de la porción de color claro de la buena habilidad. Qué raro. A ver, me lo pondré. ¿Qué me quito? Me quitaré el daño de la ulti esta. No, equipo. Joder, ¿dónde estará? Y sí, Final Fantasy XVI. Vale.
More goblins. So now we know where they got their weapons. But how long have they been hiding here?
Yeah, 16. Joder. Level up. Okay. Ups, ¿y esto?
Dusk crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore. I know that voice. Come on. Well, look who it is.
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
Good things, lads. Good things. Ah!
Hey! Over here. Take your friend and get out of this place. Now!
While they run away, we do the fighting.
Waken winds!
So, I think you've made it angry.
The fireball to the side of the head will do that.
Por allá. Facilito. Muy poca experiencia me da. Tejido muscular y... ¡Oh, un arma!
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating emergency call relocation protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was, ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then. As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us. Told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes. At a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
Vale, me han dado una arma, ¿no? ¡Hostia! Es mucho mejor. Hostia puta.
To think the Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed.
Knowledge now lost.
If this is like every other Fallen ruin,
Then there'll be a lift.
No hay nada.
Onward and upward.
Nivel inferior.
Any idea what those are?
They seem to be containers of some sort. Or perhaps...
Cages. Like some sort of twisted menagerie. But why here?
Cinturón Imperio. A ver. Aumenta de defensa 5 puntos. Y me baja Quartzit. Vale.
How many of these things are there?
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
Wait, they're still alive. But this tower is more than 15 centuries old.
Farewell. Stay down. It's over.
I mean, it's Spain.
If they build this place to grow crystals, why imprison creatures here?
Por aquí.
That device. It glows just like the doors.
Espera. Ah, vale. Ahora puedo coger eso, me cago en la puta.
I doubt some of the creatures in these cages have been seeing Valisthea for 1,000 years.
Well, here's to 1,000 more.
Vale, hijado nutritivo. ¿Y esto qué es? Al sufrir daño... ¿Ah? A ver, probarlo. A ver. ¡Ay, va!
Of course they built more than one.
Though it appears this incarnation can fly. Well done,
Let's try.
Guijarro aéreo. Primero ataque ejecutados en el aire.
And that makes 2.
Yes, but of how many?
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Aquí no hay salida y aquí tampoco. Vale.
This is all too easy. If the tower is in control, why not simply disable the lift?
What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That it's hurting us. There's an entire fleet.
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Mid will want to see this.
Claro, que es el pórtico del Fénix, está ahí. Claro. Brazaletes imperios. A ver esto. Vale, me sube la defensa, pero una baja velocidad. Pues worth it.
Anomalous activity detected in Hangar Bay. Mobilizing Aegis units.
We're being watched. Let's show them what we're capable of.
Now, Torgo!
Pájaro parador. Oh, el nombre, el nombre del enemigo.
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others. Too slow. How is that even possible? Better not to think about it.
Follow the ether, guys.
Right.
link lost. Re-establishing connection.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things.
The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
It seems we've made an impression.
Perhaps the rest of the cages will open now.
Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
Forgive me, brother. They may not.
Primary firewalls breached. Code orange. Bypassing safety protocols. Research staff are to proceed to the nearest quiet zone immediately.
Nivel superior.
Is that living flesh?
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
Stasis units 5 to 14 offline. Biocore prototypes offline. Facility for containment. Stasis units 5 to 14 offline.
Quijar hostigador.
Some sort of corruption.
I don't know, but wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
Otro. Torito bravo.
A mind tool.
Over 1,500 years ago. Yes. Nice try.
Hostia. Oh. Hostia, me he podido tú.
A mind tool.
Over 1,500 years ago. Yes.
Al entrar en estado de superación incrementa aún más efectos y aumenta tu función de la actividad recuperada. Hostia, qué bueno esto.
Axis units 5 to 14 offline. Caution. Biocode prototypes offline. Facility for contaminants. Initializing emergency subroutines. Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Ah, there's another one of those devices.
Sí, antes no he podido... Pues que me he ido.
Development log entry 750501. Average improvement of crystal resilience 492% when biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Waste not, want not.
Vale, sé que me he perdido el lore antes. Vale, vale.
If all of this truly was the work of the Fallen,
Then they were closer to attaining godhood than we ever imagined.
No wonder Ultima struck them down.
Stasis units 5 to 14 offline. Caution. Biocore prototypes not found. Scanning facility for
They built an army.
$50. Perfecto.
secondary and tertiary firewalls breached. Code red. Code red.
The heart must be close.
With core containment unit. Manual override disabled. 3, 2,
Estancia de la revelación.
Now's our chance.
Si esto es el final del DLC. Qué cortito. Hombre, este era gratuito. Hay que decirlo. No sé si ya se terminará, pero este era free, este DLC. Pues veamos.
Unauthorized entry detected. Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega-1.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system?
I've a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer.
Core containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Oh, hey, oh, oh.
Nice try.
Fine how.
Is it over? Please tell me it's over.
Data assessment complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega-1.
Not yet.
And what makes you say that?
Those new arms, for one.
I'm convinced.
Joder, los que le he quitado.
Do you feel the heat, brother?
Seems like it still has some fire left in it. Too slow.
breathe? Because it's constricting all of creation.
Well then, we'd better kill it quick.
Clyde, we're running out of room.
Just keep fighting.
Joder. 20.000 experiencia. Bueno, sí, 20.000. Modelo Omega.
Omega Control Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly.
For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a mother crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The dust crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses. Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way, then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Surge detected. Warning. System overload. System overload. Error. Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
I hope we did the right thing.
Vale, final del DLC. Pues sí, cortito este. Hombre, era gratuito en su día.
We all saw the crystals fade, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc, however blameless they may claim to be.
What? Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them this—
You're planning to run away?
What? It's got us this far. I mean, we may have had a bit of help.
Kind of you to remember.
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true— Besides, one man's ordeal is an—
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but...
Now, if you don't mind...
We do?
Thank... I said, we've...
Back to the hideaway, then. Karen and Hippocrates are wanting...
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
No puedo acceder, ¿no? Parece. Vale. Está guapa. La espada, hostia. Está guapa.
Back, are ya? So?
It's, a lot...
Está guapa la espada, hostia.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go...
Not own truly. The study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding.
They came as something of a...
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed. I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega. The offspring of the Fallen's bound a dangerous combination for all...
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as the...
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate...
No.
Well said. And so, I that those who come after might learn from our travails. And
Vale, pues está. Fin. De DLC. ¡Yuhu! Misión cumplida. Echoes of the Fallen. Si hay que no me da experiencia. Si quiero el caso, puedes verse en el camarote de Clive. ¿Vale?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up while you can. So... No. Ta-ra then.
Thank you, Karen.
You could do. Coin purse weighing you down.
Madre mía, venga música, venga.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Not without the coin, you don't. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Trouble with your gear, or... What's that for you, dear?
Arma Omega. Hostia puta.
No scratches, right?
Hostia, qué guapa. Arma Omega.
Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. Anything else?
Unos bates de espada, ¿no? Arma Omega. Esta está guapa, ¿eh? Bueno, pues quedaría el DLC del Leviatán y ya está. El juego finiquitado. Esquila del ocaso. Vale, aquí lo dejo. Ajustes, guardamos. Nivel 50.